not Skai Jackson's baby daddy, Deondre Yerky Yerky Burgin, getting slapped with a 21 to 26 years prison sentence for 3 aggravated robberies, plus an alleged unaliving charge. I mean, not that it's shocking, but allegedly Skai is losing her mind because at the end of the day, this is still her baby daddy. Well, she kind of willingly put herself in this impossible position, but let's just get right into it. So, for starters, there are still no official court records, mainstream news reports, or verified legal documents confirming that Yerky has been sentenced to 21 to 26 years. Usually, when someone with this much public profile gets a 2-decade sentence, the local Cincinnati courts or major outlets would have the receipts and court documents. But right now, those receipts are nowhere to be found. That being said, if these rumors do turn out to be true, it honestly wouldn't be the plot twist of the century. Between the FBI task force arrest during a carjacking and the absolutely terrifying DV allegations Skai Jackson put in her restraining order, like being held at knife point while holding their newborn, Yerky's track record is already incredibly dark. And for those who are wondering how Skai even ended up with someone like Yerky, let me give y'all a bit of a background. Now, I'm not sure when exactly the relationship started, but in February 2024, Skai posted a Snapchat that showed her posing next to a mystery man, but she placed an emoji over his face and captioned it, "Showing my new BF." Allegedly, Skai is the one who reached out to this man while he was locked up and was messaging him then. When he got out, they made their relationship official. She apparently saw him on a prison talk or something from behind bars, and he caught her attention. That was her genius introduction. Skai reportedly even bailed him out, and then Yerky allegedly bragged about how he would smile in his mugshot if he got arrested for whooping her behind. Jeez. Anyway, by August 2024, people were certain that they were a couple, and Skai was even arrested around that time after Los Angeles police spotted her pushing her man more than once. Remember, this is way before she revealed her pregnancy to the world, but during her arrest, Skai Jackson allegedly told officials she was pregnant and engaged. Luckily, the district attorney's office revealed they were declining to file charges against Skai due to the fact that her boyfriend refused to cooperate with prosecutors, his lack of injuries, and the fact that Skai had no prior criminal history. She later appeared in her first appearance after the domestic dispute and was spotted by paparazzi covering up her stomach, wearing a pink bonnet, matching slippers, shorts, and a huge jacket hiding her belly. But literally the day before this, Skai and Yerky were spotted having a heated conversation in public. Whatever they were talking about resulted in Skai physically in tears, and right there, the internet knew something was up. Anyway, Skai also talked about her pregnancy sometime in November 2024, but in a rather sad turn of events, right after Skai talked about her pregnancy, a message was posted on Yerky's Facebook account calling Skai a dumb Disney Chanel bitch and a HOE. See, already by this time, guys were already questioning why Skai would be with a man who would publicly disrespect her, and she made things even worse when he defended Yerky, saying his account was hacked. Well, followers weren't buying that claim about his page being hacked, and some fans in the comments claimed Yerky went live on Facebook shortly after that post went up, proving it was made by him. And guess what? In the live, he said he was single and also straight up disrespected Skai's late friend Cameron Boyce.
That wood right here. Stop comparing me to a dead. Y'all cool? Like, what the f? Is y'all cool? Y'all keep on comparing me to a dead.
Soon after this, Yerky was arrested on a parole violation warrant in his hometown of Cincinnati, Ohio, after a run-in with police. And when the police initially tried to catch him, he took off running. It was only after he fell that the police were able to catch him, wrestled Yerky to the ground, slapped cuffs on him, and pinned him down while waiting for backup to arrive. Other than the many arrests, there's also the things he has done to Skai. Like in May 2025, Skai Jackson filed for a restraining order against Yerky, detailing a harrowing pattern that reportedly began during her pregnancy. She alleged that on Mother's Day 2025, Yerky punched her in the face, grabbed her hair, and slammed her head against a car window while she was holding their newborn son. The filing claimed Yerky also previously held her at knife point and threatened to her in the stomach if she called for help while pregnant. And to make matters worse, she alleged he demanded she drink bleach to unalive the unborn baby. I know, that's insane. By the way, Yerky is also the father of 3 kids with 3 different women, and a resurfaced video of Yerky kissing and hugging his babies and suspected first mother of his kids also went viral around when he started dating Skai. In the short clip, he was seen in what looked like a jail uniform and handcuffs, saying goodbye to his alleged family. Other than this, he was also accused of dating a man, and the alleged male lover was demanding that he tell the truth about their relationship, or he would expose compromising photos and videos. The lover actually advised Skai not to interfere and let the baby daddy decide who he wanted to be with. Apparently, he understood Skai just had a baby and said he did not want any beef with her, but insisted the baby daddy should be honest about his desires. He also said that if Skai sees the video, she shouldn't overreact, as it's a normal part of personal preferences and everyone has their own interests.
Just sit and keep being quiet no more. Skai Jackson baby daddy need to go ahead and tell the truth about what me and him got going on. Like, you going on live trying to do all this about her, but you need to tell her why you doing all that and who you really like and who you really want to be with. Like, I don't got no issues with Skai Jackson. I don't want no beef, and I've been quiet for so long, and he's telling me don't text her, don't DM her anything about like what we got going on or what we had going on. But it's like, this too much. Like, you stop paying, so now I'm finna start playing. I'm finna start running my mouth. And I get she had a baby and she's coming out to the world that she's pregnant now, but he needs to really come out and tell the truth before I do. And this is the last time I'm gonna let everybody know before I show all the videos and pictures and all that stuff when I was up at your house. But you're such a gangbanger. Like, tell them all the stuff we do. And Skai Jackson, if you see this, don't try to overdo too much, because it's normal. Everybody likes what they like. So you can't be the one that try to make that decision for him if he knows what he likes. But yeah, I'm about to post everything.
Anywho, back to those alleged charges. Whether the 26-year sentence is a fact or not, the general consensus online is, I'm not surprised, given that Yerky was already facing an FBI-involved case, plus a separate home burglary charge where $10,000 worth of firearms and jewelry were swiped. His legal standing is already on life support. When you add Skai's horrifying allegations of DV to the mix, it's clear why the public isn't exactly surprised. Even if the current social media rumors are slightly ahead of the actual court calendar, the paper trail of his last 2 years suggests that a major prison sentence was always possible. I mean, the reality is that someone facing 3 counts of aggravated robbery is looking at a massive amount of time regardless. Aggravated robbery is a first-degree felony, and if a judge decides to run those sentences consecutively, hitting a 20-plus year number is actually very mathematically possible. So, while the headline might be unverified, the idea of him spending a massive chunk of his life behind bars is well within the realm of possibility given his history. Honestly, for me, the person I'm worried about is Skai. It is incredibly devastating to think about the position she is in, primarily because this isn't just a messy public accusation. This is the person she chose to father her baby. Regardless of the viral rumors, the fact remains that the baby daddy her son will eventually ask about is a man currently facing major felony charges and a record of allegations. For a young mother, it must be a heavy, emotional burden to navigate the joy of her son's milestones while knowing that his father's presence is legally restricted for their own safety. The contrast between her describing motherhood as exciting and rewarding in interviews, while simultaneously having to file court documents detailing threats against her and her son, is a heartbreaking reality that no amount of fame can simplify. Well, word on the street is that she currently cannot hold back tears over the recent allegations, and it's driving her crazy. And while people are sorry for her, some are also saying that she needs to make better choices when picking her men. The thing is, other than literally picking Yerky from Prison Talk, Skai also dated Beyoncé's very problematic nephew and Solange's son, Jules. After they broke up, has literally posted intimate conversations of him and Skai in a group chat. And in the leaked messages, Jules claimed that he and Skai Jackson were romantically involved, but broke things off because she cheated on him, causing him to get revenge. Also said some pretty disgusting stuff, like how he got with Skai real good and got her addicted and then left her. In the conversation in the group chat, there was one person who was skeptical and asked, Why's she talking about throw Libra men away if she's the one that cheated? To which responded, "'Cause I made sure to ruin her life." Child, there was also a private video that appeared to show Skai and Jules getting down and dirty that made its round on the internet, and the person who leaked that video was Jules. Again, while answering fan questions on social media, Jules spoke out about the relationship, and it sounded like things did not end well for them. Someone asked him if he and Skai were still friends, to which he said no, and then wrote in another post, quote, "I don't like her like this. Don't believe what other people say. And her personality and her ego is very big. She needs to come back to earth." Hopefully, Skai has learned her lesson by now, and as we wait for official reports on whether those charges on her baby daddy Yerky are actually real, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below.